Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this is basically the same motors I've been doing a couple other videos on. I did 6 videos on the beginner pulse motor. So for those of you that haven't seen that, I'd suggest watching those first. This is the first kind of upgrade when you're making a pulse motor, is the rotor. So this rotor has 4 magnets. You have south, south, north, north. Because any other arrangement is just not going to work right. When it's a 2-pole, you have north-south, but on this one, because of the 4, you have to do these same and these same to where it's alternating. So this motor I have hooked up to the Bedini circuit, as I did on some previous videos. We're using the 12-volt battery over here, and then that are the red, and as a review, the yellow and white are output. They go into this capacitor. This is an old capacitor, but seems to work really well with just the SCR and Zinger circuit. It's that real simple one that I posted how-tos on. So just 2 components, works real good, and we're going to see how this thing runs. So by putting more magnets on your rotor, you're going to get more torque and more output, and by tuning the Bedini circuit, you could get even more. So this circuit, I have 400 ohm resistor on it at the moment, and it seems to run pretty good. So we're gonna fire this thing up and you can see how it goes. So this is not a self-starting motor, so we just give it a little twist and it starts taking off. So as it's getting up to speed, here's our input, which is just under 300 milliamps, about 280, and this is our output. It shows 3 amps, but it's a little bit more with the pulse, but basically 3 amps. So we're 10 times more. Besides that, it's taking time to charge it, but makes a real nice, good, strong pulse for the battery. And the motor, see what the speed is. This is that 17-inch fan I usually use. So we're about 480, 479, 480. And then, we're using 280 milliamps, and you can see it charging this battery pretty nicely. It's just slowly coming up. These are 100 amp hour deep cycle batteries. And then here's our scope shot. So when the Bedini circuit is tuned right, you can see right here, there's a whole bunch of pulses when it turns on. So this is like 20 pulses right here. If you only have 1 pulse, that means the resistance is too high. Some of the motors run good like that, but when you're running a load like this, it's nice to have it kind of tuned to where you get all these pulses. So it's almost like a pulse width modulator, but it oscillates itself, and you could hear it. You could hear the noise of the motor as it's oscillating, and pretty efficient. It runs a lot smoother with a lot less power with that bigger rotor, more magnets. It's turning on every 180 degrees instead of like once per revolution. So it helps with it, and it helps with the torque, because as one's coming in, it's pushing back and forth, so it gets a little more torque on it with the 4 magnets. 6 magnets works good, 8 magnets work good. Next thing you have to do is just put more coils or make the coils bigger. The optical timing isn't hooked up, it's just the wires hanging right there. So this is all just Bedini circuit. It's running real smooth, real quiet. Anyway, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thanks for watching.